Hello, party people! Guess who's back? It's me. So I know I've been a little absent. I apologize. I'm like a week late. I missed last week, but that's okay. We're here now. It was a little busy. So let's just dive right in. Last time I left off with me getting ready to go shopping because I was freezing. And I did. Robert and I went shopping together last weekend, and I actually we went a billion stores. I mean, my sister and mama would be proud because I was on my A game. Although Robert found more than I did. I even did my hair makeup, which of course, Robert was furious. He's like, "Why would you do that? You don't need makeup." Sweet but silly. And you gotta look your best. It says you gotta look good so that the clothes look good on you. So I was thinking, obviously, I'll be more inclined to buy something if I look good. Obviously, I did not take that approach today. So I am being counted down, and I don't know why. Hold on. Okay, crises averted. It actually wasn't counting down. I just was reading the numbers backwards. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we went shopping, and it was awesome, except for the fact that I bought nothing. I think I got some socks, maybe, and then like a Christmas present for my brother or something. So we went shopping, and I asked like 4 different people at these stores, and we went into the Gap because the Gap's amazing. This one girl was standing at the front, hi, welcome to Gap, but in a Scottish accent. And she looked really cool, really posh. So, I said, hi, this is really an uncomfortable question, but I'm freezing to death and you seem perfectly fine. So what should I be wearing in order to be warm and comfortable in the, frigid Arctic that is Glasgow, Scotland? And she said, oh, jeans. Ma'am, no. I don't know what kind of jeans you guys have here, but my denim is fall at most. At the coldest, you're wearing them in the fall. And I said, well, what about, when it gets colder in the winter? Because in her mind, it's probably fall, But in the winter, what do you wear? Jeans. No, you don't. You don't wear jeans. That's crazy. Nobody does that. But she does. And I said, was there a next step up for people who get cold? She said, I kid you not, she goes, oh, no, we just suck it up. We just get over it. So Robert is on the floor laughing because this 11-year-old told me to suck it up. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine then. I have jeans. So then I have to go buy a little bit too big of jeans so I can shove leggings under it or something because I am frigid. So anyway, I didn't find any clothes. And then Robert last Friday night, so not a couple days ago, but Friday, he went to Dunkeld up in the north to go play music. Turns out it was his first international jam sesh. It wasn't even a jam. It was an actual concert. And I missed it. That makes me sad. But he said he did great. He said it was so much fun. And he was supposed to stay at the people he stayed with last time, part of the band people. And they were like, we have hornets in our upstairs attic, which is where he sleeps. And he was like, oh, I'll just sleep downstairs on the couch. And they were like, well, actually, we have hornets there too, but you can just sleep on the floor. And he obviously didn't want to sleep on the floor. So this other guy in the band was like, you can sleep on my couch. So Robert slept on the couch with the dog and the new cat and all snuggled up. And I stayed here in Glasgow. And I had my second night alone. My first night just going out on the town by myself. And I went to the play Six. It's a musical, actually. It is so good. It is about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. So you've got Catherine of Aragon, his first wife, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anna of Cleves, Catherine, and Catherine Parr. What is the Catherine Howard? Hayward? Yeah, Kay Howard. Howard. And then Catherine Parr. So good. The divorced beheaded died. Divorced beheaded survived. Phenomenal. So I would definitely suggest after this, or even pause this video, go Google them, go on the YouTube, type in SIX6, it'll pull up, watch their Glasgow video. It's so good. I was on my feet. It was a concert. We were jiving. The costumes were so cool. It was an alternative history, which is so important because it was from the perspective of the girls, of the women in the story. And they were all mad because they were, we're just a word and a rhyme about our husband. That's not fair. that kind of thing. So it was really cool. I went with one of my friends, Meredith. She's awesome. And so we were like, clapping and dancing, and it was awesome. It was so good. So I'm going to give you a moment. Go type it in. I'm not even kidding. Go type it in. It's amazing. Wasn't it amazing? I mean, it's amazing. So I've obviously, my poor brother, I have his Spotify on my phone somehow. And I have been listening to their opening song on repeat for the past week now, and I'm sure he is definitely tired. He keeps texting me being like, quit listening to weird music, like it's changing all my features, because Spotify will collect everything you've listened to and then like churn out new music based on what you've been listening to. So, he's listening to like cool, like chill party tunes, and I'm like rocking out to like feminist pop songs. So sorry, Edward, love you. Not that you watch this vlog, but whatever. So then last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, we woke up and went to Sterling, we being me. I went to Sterling. Robert was going to meet me there from Dunkeld, and we were going to stay the night so that he could have a place to put his banjo. Stirling Castle is where Mary Queen of Scots was born and raised before being sent to France. Her dad and mother, Mary de Guise and James the Fourth, maybe Fifth, lived there, and it's a very lovely place. I got there at like noonish, a little under noon. Robert and I had a misunderstanding where I thought he was going to get there and get our hotel, and he thought I was going to get there and get our hotel. So I got there and got our hotel, and then started walking around, and his train got delayed to 12:39, so then I went to the train station, and then 12:39 rolled around, all these people start coming off the train, and I don't see Robert, so finally he calls me, and of course my phone is dying, because when it's cold, iPhones just suck, so my phone's dying. And I get a call from Robert, and he's like, hey, I'm on the wrong train. I'm like, what? So he had gotten on a train, and he'd asked them, and they had, the conductor and people told him to just ride it to Stirling. Well, really, he needed to get off at Perth, one of the other stops, and then take the next train to Stirling. So his train went all the way to Edinburgh. If you want to stop this video and go look at a map of Scotland so you can see how ridiculous this is, he rode all the way to Edinburgh and then had to get on a train to Edinburgh and come all the way back to Stirling. So he passed where I was. And so he went to Stirling, or he went to Edinburgh and then met me in Stirling like 3 hours later. So I ended up going to the castle without him for like the first 2 hours because I was scared I was going to miss it. So I didn't want to go. I didn't want to just wait around town. So I went to Stirling, so you'll see some pics of Stirling, of the castle, of the bedchambers, and all that cool stuff, and it was really fun. It was a really cool castle. You learned a lot about, I guess, early modern living and kitchen. They had a really nice kitchen exhibit, and tapestries. I mean, I don't even understand where to start with a tapestry. That was mind-blowing. And then we woke up the next day and just came home. It was really, really relaxing. We tried to like shop around a little bit more. Robert found the store called Fat Face, and he is obsessed with it. So if you guys want to get him anything for Christmas, I would suggest anything from Fat Face. It's a little overpriced, but it's like American Western almost, like a retro American Western. So he's obviously stoked about it. I didn't really do much last week. I'm looking at my calendar because it's been so long. I'm trying to like make sure I like hit everything correct. My mom and my brother had their birthdays last Wednesday. My brother turned 21, and my mom is wonderful. And I don't want to say her age. It feels weird. Not that it's a bad age. It just, she turned 50. She's amazing. She's an amazing woman. She doesn't even look 50. Like, she's got, Jennifer Aniston has nothing on how my mom looks right now. So I got to FaceTime both of them and see them, and I gave my brother his gifts, and, well, obviously, Mom and Dad gave them his gifts, and he opened them, and then my siblings and I did something for Mom. I did something for Mom. And Dad had her a surprise, like, cocktail hour with all her friends, and then the family got together at Villa Trunco, and they got dinner, and it was delicious looking, and I'm really bummed I missed it. We'll just have to celebrate over Halloween. What am I even talking about? Over Christmas, and that was Wednesday, and I had Quidditch practice Wednesday, and then, let's see, Friday I had rehearsal, and then we did literally nothing. Like, we just stayed in bed and watched TV. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. And Saturday, I had my first Quidditch match, and my last Quidditch match. I'm actually going to quit the team on Wednesday. So, it was a little too rough for me, And like it's a fun game, but if I'm gonna get hit in the face, it's not worth it. You know, it's just not. But we took a bus all the way there. It was cold. It was pouring down rain. When I first started playing, it was like 34 degrees. And when I finished, it was like 27, but it was like still too hot to snow, whatever that means. And so it was like pouring, freezing rain. And when I first got on the pitch, the field, my fingers were so cold. I was, slapping them together to try to get feeling back. And by the end of the game, they were so cold, they were beyond numb. The tips were like vibrating. Like I could feel them vibrating. And I told someone on my team, I was like, y'all, my fingertips are vibrating. They said, oh, that's just the blood. But I didn't know if it was the blood like pooling or leaving the fingers. Like if the blood just decided like, we don't need your arms anymore. Like protect the heart, frostbite. So, and sweet Robert, he came out to watch the match and he was the only one. And he stood in the rain for 4 hours and watched me like flounder around on a Quidditch field, and sweet boy. And then yesterday we didn't do anything. Like we ate food. I ate like almost a whole chocolate cake to myself. And yeah, we just hung out. Not much has really happened. We're just both trying to figure out what we want to write our theses on, and I've got my final paper, and there's a strike happening in Glasgow right now, or not right now, it'll be next week. So if the teachers strike, then the classes are canceled, and the teachers won't answer email, which means if your final paper has to get approved, which mine does, you have to get it approved this week instead of, in the next 2 weeks when you are slackingly deciding to start. Which, of course, has sent me into, like, full panic mode or whatever. So, doing a lot of that stuff. This week, what I'm really excited about, flipping the page, we are going to Edinburgh on Friday morning. I'm so excited. We are going to go to the Edinburgh Christmas market. It's very, very cool. I've seen a billion pictures. You should Google it. And I think it's going to be great. The Hearts have generously provided us a king-size bed. We had to go through their points or something. So we have a king bed, and I'm stoked because our double bed is about to send me over the edge. I don't have enough space. I thought this morning I was being suffocated alive, but it turns out that our duvet cover, all the safety pins, I'd safety pin them together because it's inside of it, had popped out. So all of it had squished up to the top. So I tuck it under my chin, right, when I sleep, and instead it just was covering my face. I thought I was going to die. So I'll be very excited for some space and some nice space. And then, yeah, that's pretty much our week. Our week's pretty easy. We're 20, let's see, I have 20, I'm counting down. Mom, I'm using your countdown to get to my final exam because I feel like I need a little pressure to get it done. So I have 23. Yeah, oh God, that didn't feel right. That's too soon. I have 23 days left in this semester for me to do one of my papers. So that's super freaky. Woo, one semester almost down. Yeah, that sucks. So, yep, just gonna get back to work, doing some research, that kind of thing. I miss everybody so much, and I love you all. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Here are some, hey look, there's a dog, and some pictures and videos from the past week. Sending you my love. Bye.
So the dogs playing in the frosty frost. Ooh, run, little buddy. Oh, look, dogs. That awkward moment when those dogs look warmer than you do in their sweaters. Oh, look, there's a dog. Oh, look, 2 dogs. Look at all the doogies. Look at all the good doogies. Look at them. This dog has better hair than me. Oh, look, dogs. A dog.
Who wants to get kidnapped today? Maybe it's the Scooby-Doo van, mystery van, just after it fell into a lake.
Where are we going?
To the abyss.
Where are we going? Come on, where
Okay, stop. I don't like being filmed.
We're going to St. Andrews for my Quidditch match, and it's raining. Beautiful Scottish countryside.
Hey guys, just turned 21 about 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna try my first beer. Been waiting a long time for this, so let's try it out. Oh, I've been waiting this long for that?
Walking in a winter wonderland. Mom, I want you to know and not worry about us living in this country for good, because I have 4 layers of pants and 5 layers of top on, and I'm still getting wet and cold. So don't worry. When the time comes, I'm coming home.